Thank you so much. And co-hosting with me this evening is Beverly Smith. Beverly is my friend from Panama. We've never met except for here on the Zoom calls. Beverly, it's an honor to share the screen with you. I know I'm going to be sharing the slides and doing most of the talking, but in terms of explaining, you're going to be helping as well. Ike is here as well. He's also part of our presenters team. I'm not sure if I am host at the moment. Please, can somebody make me host? And can you also make Ike a co-host? Because I cannot share screen at the moment. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. So Ike is here. Thank you, Sylvia, for that introduction. Welcome, everybody. Get your friends on the call. We are going to be talking Gift of Legacy tonight. And if you're here for the very first time, welcome. You can see some of our faces. You're going to get to know us. And then we're going to have a wonderful evening tonight. I just want to make Candace co-host. Hi, Candace. It's lovely to have you here. Thank you so much. There we go.
Have a wonderful presentation, everybody.
Thank you. All right, let's get straight into it because there is lots to talk about tonight. And I'm really excited to be sharing it with you. This lovely backdrop behind me is just a little bit of what's going to be happening for us on the 8th of May. But before we can even get to that, I just need to be explaining Gift of Legacy to you. So while my presentation comes up, let me just let you know that I am based here in Johannesburg, in South Africa. I have been part of the Gift of Legacy community right from the beginning, and it's an absolute honor for me to present tonight. So here we are. You can see the slides, right? Great stuff. Let's just get the slideshow going. So Gift of Legacy is a gifting activity creating abundance. Gift of Legacy is a very special community, and you are here by invitation only. Somebody who cares about you maybe invited you to watch this call or invited you to join when you joined. And just remember how special it is that you are part or you are going to be part of this beautiful community. A quick disclaimer. This presentation is for information sharing only, and it is not to be construed as financial advice. Neither myself or any of the other presenters are registered financial or tax advisors. The information given is only intended to give you an example of what you as a participant may expect. So what is Gift of Legacy all about? We talk about sacred economics. Sacred meaning very special. And economics, obviously, we're all here because we need extra money. Times are tough. Things are very expensive in the shops and prices are forever rising. And so we're here to talk about sacred economics. It's a different way for you to generate wealth. Gifting communities trace back to the 1960s, and they've been off the mainstream for decades, but are 100% legal. You might have heard of the term Ubuntu if you are in South Africa or Africa. That's a phrase we talk about a lot in Gift of Legacy because Gift of Legacy was created in South Africa. Ubuntu means communities work together, just like that picture of the piggy bank, where people collectively work together so everybody can thrive. And it's also known as circular economies. Circular economies is the way that the world is now changing, where people are realizing that it's up to them to determine their futures, and we cannot just rely on the structures that we have previously known. Gift of Legacy is a global gifting activity. Our community extends over more than 180 countries, I think, but the last count was about 180 countries. We uplift communities, create abundance, and most importantly, We encourage self-development because many people have got fixed ideas about money and wealth, and you need to change your perspective if you are going to participate in Gift of Legacy. So what is Gift of Legacy and what does it look like? It's not an app. You can't download it on your phone or your laptop. But when you register, you get a unique link from your friend. You will register, and then you will be able to open your website on giftoflegacyglobal.com. And if you're on a laptop or on a cell phone, that's what you're going to see. Might be slightly different. It's very exciting. Currently, there are 5 boards, but there's a new board coming, and that's what we're going to discuss in the second part of our presentation this evening. Now, everybody who joins Gift of Legacy must invite 2 people. There's an image of a beautiful theme park. We use the theme park analogy in Gift of Legacy because we talk about riding the boards of abundance. On that previous slide, you saw the 5 boards, and it's like going on rides in a theme park. Now, no one wants to go to a theme park on their own, and you want to share the excitement with your friends. The only way our boards move is if everybody invites 2 people to join them, and that's very important to remember. So your first board could be the coal board. You can also start on the $100 bronze board, but let's assume you're going to start on the $25 coal board. When you register, you will go to your boards. It will say peak. You pick the board, and then you join the board. You have to join the board. When you join, you will see that there's somebody in the middle who's a legend, and you are going to land somewhere as one of the gifters. There are 8 gifters on the 2 sides or the 2 hemispheres of the board. Now, the person in the middle is the legend, and you are the gifter. So it is your responsibility to contact the legend. You're going to come to their name, click on it, and then their contact details will appear, and you will contact them. If you are contacting somebody, please remember to put a plus sign in front of the phone number. Because we're a worldwide community, you need to do that to activate the international dialing code. You're going to contact the legend, and you're going to ask them how they would like to receive $25 from you as a gift. You can send it in different ways, but we do encourage people to start using cryptocurrency wallets because it's a lot easier to send gifts across the world like that. So you've gifted the legend, and then other gifters are going to land on your board randomly, depending which builders or guides are inviting them. The legend can also invite people. When the legend has received all 8 gifts, they have received $200, the board is going to close. The legend will move off onto what we call the perpetual cycle, and the guides are now going to become legends on their own boards. What you need to do as a legend who's just completed their board is to manage your gifts wisely. You use the first 4 gifts to go to the highest board, the next board up, which is the bronze board. Then you're going to enjoy the next 3 gifts, blessing yourself and your family and your loved ones. You keep the last gift to join your perpetual cycle on the coal board. So there you go. You're going to join bronze with $100 once you have received 4 gifts. Now, I need to say to you, whether you start on the $25 board or the $100 board, that is the only time you should be taking money out of your personal account or wallet to join Gift of Legacy. Thereafter, you are going to be using the gifts that you receive to progress along the boards of abundance. So let's look at a bronze board. On the bronze board, you are going to enter with $100 gift that you're going to give to the legend. When you are a legend, you will receive $800 in total. So here's a bronze board. You are the gifter. You're going to contact the legend, and then other gifters are going to land on the board. When the first 4 gifters have landed, the legend can fast track, which means they can take those first 4 gifts and go ahead and join the $400 silver board, with the gifts that they have received. Then the other 4 gifters are going to land on the board. When all 8 gifts have been received, the legend will have received $800 in total. The board splits, the legend goes to join their perpetual cycle, and you move up into the builder position. Now, the builder position is called that for a reason. It's the ideal opportunity for you to invite 2 friends to join you on this amazing journey to abundance. All the builders should be doing the same, but you can, as a guide or legend, also invite people to your board. When the legend has received $800 in total, the board splits, and again, the guides move up into legends on their own board. The builder moves into the guide position. As a guide, it is your responsibility to guide, assist, and encourage your builders to invite 2 people. This is what we call the 2 by 2 by 2 principle. As the legend, they will have their 2 gifters as guides. You as a guide have 2 builder friends that you invited, and the builder has 2 gifters they have invited. If everybody builds 2 by 2 by 2, the boards will move and you will get to the legend position yourself. When either hemisphere fills up, so here on the left-hand side, this hemisphere is now filled up, the board is going to split and you are going to move off and make your own board as legend with your friends next to you as guides and their friends next to them as builders. Now, this is where it gets exciting. Congratulations, you are the legend, and you are going to receive gifts from the gifters, 8 in total, and you are going to receive $800. $300 is yours to keep. Now, let's think back to that original board where you were the guide, this was you here, and you are on your own board. When you have completed your board and received all gifts, and this board has still not completed, you join your perpetual cycle, and this is where you're going to join on your original board. This is called the Ohana principle. The Ohana principle means nobody gets left behind. The word Ohana is a Hawaiian word and it means family. Now, this was your original family. This is where you started. And they have not completed their board. So when you come back on your perpetual cycle, you join this board to help to move the board so that nobody gets left behind. Family, Ubuntu, is very important in the GL community. Now, you have completed your bronze board. You have received $800. You are going to hold back $400, which you are going to gift onto your silver board. You are going to hold back $100 to join your perpetual bronze cycle. There's no perpetual boards. It's just a perpetual cycle on your bronze board. And $500 in total moves you onto the next board, leaving $300, which you can use to your heart's content. Now, I'm not going to explain every single board because they're all the same. We're going to use this as a way to summarize it. Look at that picture. There's the coal train, $25 to enter, and it pulls along behind it the $100, $400, $1,600, and the $5,000 boards. So we start with a coal board, then it's the bronze board, the silver, the gold, and the platinum. Now the coal and the bronze boards are starter boards. When you get that link from your inviter, you can decide where you want to start your journey. And if you start on bronze, at a later stage, you can go and have a ride on the train, and you can then be on all 5 boards. The goal of Gift of Legacy is to be on all 5 boards on the perpetual journey. So let's look at what happens. On the coal board, you will enter with a gift that is unconditional and non-returnable. You gift the legend on your board. When you complete your board, you will receive gifts to the value of $200, and you get to keep $75 because you need to gift forward to your bronze and come back to your coal perpetual cycle. But on the perpetual cycle, you will receive $200 and keep $175 because now you don't have to gift ahead to the bronze because you are already there. And this is why the perpetual cycles are so powerful, because you get to keep 7 of your gifts, 7 of the gifts, where here it's normally just 3 on your initial round. So once you've completed coal, you're on your bronze board. When you finish your bronze, you receive $800 and you keep $300 because you need to gift ahead to join your silver board. But on the perpetual cycle of bronze, you get to keep 7 gifts. So you keep $700 instead of just $300. Are you starting to see the power of the perpetual cycles? Now on silver, you will receive $3,200 and keep $1,200 on your initial cycle, on your first cycle. But on your perpetual cycle, you're keeping 7 of the gifts. So you are keeping $2,800. There's a big difference in that amount of money. And that certainly is a lot of money in any country when you convert it to your own currency. Even if you live in the US, $2,800 is a lot of money. Now on the gold board, you will have gifted the legend $1,600. And when you complete the board, you will receive $12,800 and you keep $6,200. Now on your perpetual cycle, look at the difference. It's almost double. You're getting to keep $11,200. That's where you start generating generational wealth. That's where you start being able to pay off debts, maybe go on a bit of a holiday, bless somebody who needs it, pay off some study fees, or start your thoughts about your retirement. Now the platinum board, there it's all shiny and sparkly because everybody wants to be on the platinum board. $5,000 to join. You're going to contact the legend, somebody you don't know, or somebody who's in your lineage, and you're going to phone them and say, "Hi, Bev. Bev, please send me your USDT details or let me know how I can send you $5,000. Beverly is going to be so excited. She won't be able to sleep that night. And you have colored her world. That's why our slogan is color your world. And look what happens to Beverly. She's going to receive $40,000 and she gets to keep $35,000 because she only has to keep back $5,000 to ride this board again and again and again. That's what perpetual means. And it's the same on the perpetual cycle because there is no higher board than the platinum. There is no board that we need to join. So just take your eyes to this very bottom line. Look at these figures. If you are on all 5 boards like you should be, it's very important to join the perpetual cycle of every board you are on. You can be receiving gifts to the value of $175, $700, $2,800, $11,200, and $35,000 concurrently, regularly, at different intervals. That's mind-blowing because that is the power of the perpetual cycle. That is where everybody is going. That is the destination of this journey that we are on. That is the abundance that we are talking about. And it's so important that you join your perpetual cycles. If I just summarize the 4 boards from bronze to platinum without the coal, in your first cycle, you will receive $42,700. And 1 round on the perpetual cycle, just 1 round, is $49,700. We worked out on Sunday night in a South African Zoom call that in our currency in rands, it's about R1 million to go once through the perpetual cycle. This is where you build a legacy. This is where you change things for your family. Please note, it is important to understand that there are no guarantees. The success or failure of any participant will depend on your willingness to participate and to follow the guidelines of Gift of Legacy. The guidelines are simple. I've already explained them to you. You need to invite 2 people to join you on this journey, and you need to join every single board sequentially and then join the perpetual cycles. That's the guidelines, pretty simple. It remains every individual participant's responsibility to ensure compliance with the tax laws in your country. Gift of Legacy is decentralized with no third-party affiliation, ownership, or partnership. If you are joining Gift of Legacy via a third-party system, you do so at your own risk. Gift of Legacy is 100% peer-to-peer. We send gifts from person to person. No funds are ever paid to a platform. Gift of Legacy always has gifts sent to the participants. The legend on the board is the one that receives the gifts when you as the gifter land on the board. Gift of Legacy is not a company. The gifts are sent peer-to-peer from people to people across the world. I love Gift of Legacy. I don't have to sell anything. I don't have to buy anything. I don't have to do anything other than what comes naturally to me. Sharing love and kindness across the world to people I know and to people I have yet to make friends. Because strangers are just friends we haven't met yet. And in Gift of Legacy, we are all going to meet each other. So before we go on to Ohana, which is the next exciting episode in this amazing theme park, it's a new addition, I'm going to quickly ask Beverly and Ike if they would like to just say a few words about Gift of Legacy in terms of what I've just presented. Don't say anything about Ohana, but just from your perspective, let us know what you think about Gift of Legacy. Bev, I know Ike will say ladies first.
Oh, good afternoon, everyone that's on this wonderful call. The magic of being invited to Gift of Legacy has been wonderful, wonderful, wonderful for me at my age. I found Gift of Legacy 2 years ago. I'm now 74 years old. And the wonder of meeting so many people around the world has been my love. My life has changed. I have learned so much more. And the act of giving and receiving is where I find all the joy that I have desired in this world. Knowing that each time I give, I receive 8 times. Knowing that someone will benefit from me just sending them a gift from my heart, and recognizing that we, each and every one of us, have prayers that we are asking to have our lives changed and become better, because we have seen what has happened to this world. Now, I speak for myself, and I know I speak for Adele. This has been the most wonderful time of my life. Gift of Legacy has brought this for me, and I shall continue sharing it to help others become aware that we are all one. Ubuntu. Thank you, my darling
Ubuntu.
Adele. Thank you so much.
Kakhulu, Beverly. Niyabonga kakhulu. In Zulu, that is, thank you very much. When you say Ubuntu, I get goosebumps throughout my whole body. It's so amazing to hear a word that we've grown up with being shared across the world and meaning exactly what it means. This community of people.
Yes.
How are you this evening? How are you feeling about Gift of Legacy?
Thanks, Adele. So for me, Gift of Legacy just came in the right time, I'm retired. I have debt. I was just battling, how am I going to pay all this debt? The years are going, you know, when you are almost 70 and you still have debts, you are in trouble. So gift of legacy for me, it's God sent, basically. It's a gift for me from heaven. It makes so much sense. I just have internalized it. I can just feel it within me. I can't just wait to actually just, you know what, by the end of this year to have achieved most of my goals. So for me, it's God sent, and I'm all hands on deck. I'm so passionate about GL. It is just giving me so much confidence, and I'm excited to be here. I'm so passionate about it. I share it with anyone. So for me, God sent. Forward I go, backwards never.
Absolutely. I thank you so much. And it is, folks, it's something so different, and yet it's so natural and simple. Who does not like sending and receiving gifts? I love giving gifts more than I like getting gifts, but I love sending gifts for people. That's something that comes naturally to me. And you know, we always say that to be wealthy, and it's said everywhere, wherever you've heard about money or wealth, you need 7 streams of income. We have just explained 5 streams of income to you. 5 streams. Are you ready for stream number 6? Because that means you're close to becoming wealthy. If we've already got 5 streams of income and we need 7, and I'm about to explain number 6, we're well on our way to abundance. Who's ready? Should we get going? Let's do this.
Choo choo.
Choo choo. If you don't
Let's
know what
go.
we're talking about, that's the steam machine. Let me just get the slideshow going here. Just want to move this out the way. There we go. So we are going to talk to you about gift of legacy and how it is truly a gift that keeps on giving. Can you see the slides?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Fantastic. Fantastic. So let's go back to there. Gift of legacy is the gift that keeps on giving. Why? Because we've got the perpetual cycle. Without the perpetual cycle, it would not be a gift that keeps on giving. You would finish one board and there ends one stream of income. Think about it. Then you have the second board. What would happen if that ends? There's no stream there of blessings and abundance. But we've got a perpetual cycle, the power of the perpetual cycle. So we are very excited to announce that on the 8th of May, a new board, a new feature in this theme park is being launched, the Ohana board. Now, Ohana, I've mentioned to you just now, it's been entrenched in gift of legacy right from the beginning. The word family, that means nobody gets left behind. It's launching on the 8th of May. Everybody in gift of legacy will be able to press the join button. There's no peeking on Ohana. There's no surprise here. It's straight join. You might have to wait for a position because 1.2 million users across the world are just as excited about this as me. But when you go to a theme park and there's a new ride, that's the ride everybody queues for. They don't just queue once they're in the theme park. They start sleeping at night outside with camper chairs and tents to be the first in line to get their tickets the next day. And people are getting ready for the 8th of May. There have been some rumors that Ohana is launching before that. It's not. It's launching on the 8th of May. You can't get in early. There's no pre-visits to this theme park. Everybody is going to have equal opportunity to join on the 8th of May, and it is fastest fingers first. So let's see what Ohana is all about. To join the Ohana board, a user must be a confirmed user on coal or bronze. Now, people have asked, what does confirmed mean? When you join a board, you contact the legend, you send the gift, they send you a grateful message, thank you, and then they confirm you on the board. There are 2 buttons that they can press when they touch your name. Confirm or remove. They're going to confirm you. So being confirmed means you have sent a gift to join the board. A user can join the Ohana board even if you don't have your 2 invitees. Everybody in Gift of Legacy needs 2 invitees, but you can join Ohana without 2 invitees. It's a different rule on Ohana. You will still need 2 invitees, but when you feel the excitement of these shuttles, you're not going to be able to keep quiet about it. You are going to be telling everybody to join Gift of Legacy and get on this ride. It is not a starter board. New people cannot join Gift of Legacy on the Ohana board. It is only for people who are already participating in the Gift of Legacy theme park. The Ohana board is different to other boards. Remember the Ohana principle that says when 4 gifters are filled up on one hemisphere, it splits off? Well, this is the Ohana board. The Ohana principle does not apply here. Ohana is all about community, about people being together. And so the Ohana board is only going to close when the last gifter is confirmed on the board. The board is not going to close after just one hemisphere. The Ohana board is 100% blended and there is no lineage. Now that's amazing. There is no lineage. Everybody is going to meet with other people. Look at those little shuttles moving around the theme park, different people hopping on and off. We're going to make friends. Once a legend has completed an Ohana board, the system is automatically going to join them to the next Ohana board. Ohana board is a compulsory, continuous, perpetual ride. Compulsory. You don't want to leave the Ohana board. You want to stay on it. So I love this picture. That's what the Ohana board looks like. There we have the driver. He's wearing a uniform because he's part of the theme park staff. He's got the name Ohana on his hat. And he is gifter number 1, and that is the Ohana position. The Ohana position is just like you and me. You'll see there's 7 other gifters there on that golf cart, on that shuttle. And those gifters all going to move through builder, guide, legend, position. And that includes gifter number 1, which is always the Ohana position. When the Ohana position gets to legend, it will receive gifts, just like we do, will receive $350 and gets to keep $300. And those gifts will assist GGM in funding the daily running costs and any developmental fees which keep the Gift of Legacy theme park going. GGM, if you don't know what it is the non-profit organization that pays for all of the funding of all the service fees, maintenance, and daily costs of Gift of Legacy. You see, we don't pay a monthly fee to participate in this theme park. We join one time by sending that unconditional gift. And so funds are needed to keep this theme park hip and happening, just like the development of the Ohana board. And so it's very important that everybody participates and supports, because the Ohana board is here to ensure that we all get to join perpetual cycles and ride the boards to abundance. So please join the Ohana board with us. I mean, look at those people. Don't you want to join in their excitement? Please remember that as a legend, you will receive 7 gifts, not 8 gifts, like any of the other Gift of Legacy boards. So imagine this is an Ohana board. It's going to look like any other Gift of Legacy board. It might be a little bit different, but in gifter position number 1, this is gifter position number 1. That's number 1, 2, 3, 4, and down here at the bottom is 5, 6, and 7 going up like that, all right? So here we have gifter position number 1, and gifter position 1 is always the Ohana position. Then people are going to land on the board. They're going to join these Ohana shuttles. They are going to gift $50 to the legend. And nothing's going to happen when 4 gifters are on one side of the board. Remember, no Ohana principle here. So here we go. All 8 gifters are now confirmed, and every board will have a confirmed Ohana gifter. The board doesn't split, and 7 gifts of $50 will be received, which means the legend receives $350. Now, you have to do your gifting within 24 hours. Initially, we were told 12 hours, but then we realized that we've got participants in Japan and the United States of America, and they're already more than 18 hours apart in time zones. So we have to allow 24 hours when people join the board. Now, when you complete a board as a legend, you're awake, you've just received your gifts, you are automatically, by the system, joined to the next board. Don't go to sleep at that point. Check who the legend is, contact them, and gift them. You've got 24 hours to do your gifting. Now, Ohana is a compulsory, continuous, perpetual board. Once a legend confirms their last gifter on the board, they, the legend, will be automatically joined onto the next Ohana board, wherever there is space. So you could randomly land there on gifter position number 6. So just remember, when you complete a board, there's no peeking and joining. You're not going to even join the Ohana the second time. You will join the first time. When you're on your perpetual cycle, it's going to say view straight away. You have to view the board and gift the legend. It's continuous. So in preparation for Ohana, this beautiful picture that's here behind me as well, in preparation, we are encouraging all Gift of Legacy users to please get access to a cryptocurrency wallet that allows you to send USDT. You can use different networks, but the coin that we are using is the USDT because gifts are always sent in the US dollar, and the USDT is the most stable coin. This is going to ensure that gifts are sent across the world with speed and ease. Now, don't worry about cryptocurrency. I was worried when I first heard I was going to have to use cryptocurrency. We're not trading. You're not trading. It's just a platform that allows you to send digital currency from one country to another country. And it's a lot easier to gift from South America all the way up to Russia, to Japan, back to South Africa, off to Panama, wherever we're going in the world. It's easier to do it by cryptocurrency. Now, we are going to do training on Thursday evening during the Zoom call at this time. Please join us. It's really going to be a very practical discussion and information session on a practical level, not about the ins and outs of cryptocurrency, but how you, as a gifter and a legend in Gift of Legacy, can use cryptocurrency. So please join us and come and learn more. Let's get ready to send and receive gifts across the world. Now, this is what I'm very excited about. The Ohana board is 100% blended. There's no lineages. When you join a board, it's going to look something like that. People you don't know, people from all over the world. We are going to meet new friends. And that's what Ohana is all about. We are going to meet new friends. These friends we meet on the Ohana shuttle are not going to follow us onto our bronze board. They're not going to follow us onto silver, gold, or platinum. Your team, your lineage does that. But the Ohana board is where everybody in the community comes together. It's a hop on, hop off shuttle. You're going to meet people. You're going to join boards over and over. These people are not going to be part of your lineage. Your lineage is still strong, and you still need to build 2 by 2 by 2, like I explained just now. But this is a different experience because this is the 6th stream of income in the Gift of Legacy theme park. And if we continue to support Ohana and GGM gets funding, what are the possibilities that it can get any better than this? So let's make friends on the... I just muted myself. Okay, let's go on to the next board. Now, this is very important. There's a picture from inside the golf cart, from inside the shuttle. You are driving along, you see all the other shuttles lined up, ready for people to join, the Ferris wheel in the distance. You can hear the choo-choo of the train in the background. Once you, as a legend, close your board, the system will automatically join you to the next $50 Ohana board. We're repeating it because you need to understand it. If you ask to be removed, even just once, you will no longer be able to join the $50 Ohana board on that profile. So please don't ask to be removed. It's a compulsory, continuous, perpetual ride. You will not be able to register another profile with that same phone number. Your phone number will be blocked from any future profile creation in Gift of Legacy. There are no exceptions, and this rule will not be changed. So if you join Ohana with 5 profiles, because we know lots of people have got many profiles. Let's say you join Ohana with 5 profiles. And profile number 1, you're happy, you're moving. And in profile number 2, not happening as quickly as you maybe wanted to. And you ask to be removed. All 5 profiles have got the same phone number. That profile number 2 is going to be blocked, will not be able to continue on Ohana. The other 4 will, because you're already on the ride, but your phone number will be blocked and you will not be able to open any new profiles with that phone number. So please don't leave. Please don't ask to be removed. When you give that gift of $50, you're giving a commitment, not just to yourself, not just to the community, but to GGM. You are giving a commitment to GGM that you are going to help and assist to keep this theme park going so that you can leave a legacy for generations to come. So please take that commitment very seriously when you join on the 8th of May and send that first unconditional gift of $50. When a legend removes a gifter, they will be asked 3 times if they are sure that they want to remove a gifter. When Cole started, we had to remove people because they were joining and not doing the right things, which is why the Ohana board is for people who are already in Gift of Legacy. Because Gift of Legacy means something to you, because you're part of this community, because you want to ride the boards to abundance with your family. So you need to answer very serious questions as a legend. You're going to be asked 3 times if you want to remove a gifter. And on the third notification, the text will read, if you remove this gifter, they will never be able to join another Ohana board again with this profile. Are you sure you want to remove this gifter? And then you need to type yes, that you are sure you want to remove this gifter. So please don't miss out. Always contact the legend immediately. Make sure you get your gift sent with gratitude and ease, and make sure that the legend has no reason to remove you from a board. Remember, there's a 24-hour waiting period. In that 24-hour waiting period, the legend will not be able to remove the gifter. So the gifter has got time to make the gift. When you, as a user, rejoin the Ohana perpetual cycle, you get priority for board placement. So there are the shuttles driving around the theme park. There's a queue of people. It's a queue out the gate. And everybody wants to join. And you finish a board, you hop off that shuttle as the legend. Guess what? You don't have to go to the back of the queue. You get priority to the front of those shuttles that you saw in that previous slide that were all lined up. You just get told VIP treatment. Ma'am, sir, please come join your next ride. The system is already doing it for you. You don't have to do anything. You're already going to be joined. And that's so exciting. It's a bonus for staying engaged and participating. A user must be active or confirmed, it's the same word, on a coal or a bronze board at all times to remain active on Ohana. Ensure that you join your perpetual cycles. If a user is not active on either the coal board or the bronze board, their participation on Ohana is halted immediately. Look at that sad little shuttle, all locked up with no people riding it. No one's allowed to enter. Because why? Because those users are not on a coal or a bronze board. They are neither of the boards. Then they are not able to join Ohana. And if they were on Ohana, they're going to be parked in this parking zone and not be able to participate. They'll get a notification. You don't want to make this situation happen in the theme park. We want those shuttles moving around. So make sure you are confirmed on a coal or bronze board. Actually, to be safe and to put that safety belt on yourself, get yourself confirmed on both the coal and the bronze. Because if you have moved off one and you're waiting to gift and you're not yet confirmed, you know the other one is your backup seat belt. I'm going to make sure I'm on both my coal and my bronze, but the requirement is coal or bronze. If you are a legend on the Ohana board and your coal and bronze boards are both inactive, you are going to be halted immediately. An Ohana driver is going to pop in as a legend, receive the balance of the gifts, and ensure that the board moves. So don't think if you're in a legend position, you're safe and you don't have to be on your bronze and your coal. You do. You most certainly do. Because if you're not on one of them, you're going to be stopped immediately, and the Ohana position, the Ohana driver, is going to take over, and he's very friendly and helpful, and they'll be making sure that the Ohana shuttles keep moving. Now, this picture I absolutely love. That is the power of the perpetual cycles. That is what I imagine the theme park looks like. There's the choo-choo train. It's pulling beautiful, brightly colored gifts behind it. It's also on a perpetual cycle. It's linked up to that infinity sign. And there you see the big platinum Ferris wheel, the big one on the left. And on the right-hand side, you see the little bronze, and then the silver, and then the gold. And there's gifts flying perpetually, continuously. That is the power of perpetual. And it is so important that you join boards sequentially. If you join on the $25 board, you must join then the $100. If you join on the $100, you must join $400, then $1,600, and then $5,000 board. You have to join sequentially. And the guidelines in Gift of Legacy are, when you complete a board, you must join the next board before you can go and join your perpetual cycle. So you can't just ride bronze over and over. You've got to join silver. So make sure, if you happen to be one of those people who are just riding at the moment on gold and platinum, go back and join your perpetual cycles where you should be. Because if you don't, the Ohana board, the Ohana shuttles are not going to work for you. Users must join the perpetual cycle of every board when you complete as a legend. Come on, experience that, the power of the perpetual cycles. And if that picture is not powerful enough, I don't know what else we can show you, because that is how you create abundance. Now, first-time users on the 8th of May or thereafter, any new people who join the Ohana boards will click the join button. But once you have completed an Ohana board as the legend, and the system automatically joins you to a perpetual cycle, you're not going to press join. You're going to see on your profiles, it says view. Now, it's not going to automatically say view. The Gift of Legacy website, you have to log out and log back in or refresh the page to see changes. So when you complete your board as a Ohana legend, refresh your page or log out and log back in, and then you're going to see Ohana says view. Go and view it. You're awake, you can see what's happening. Go and view who's a legend, pop them a message, greet them, make their day, color their world, and send them the gift immediately. And that's why we need to use USDT to make it happen. I mean, I love that image. That's what's going to be happening. Gifts are going to be sent across the world with lots of hearts flying. The hearts represent the love heart movement, and the Ohana shuttle is really going to benefit everybody in the community. The Ohana boards or the Ohana shuttles are where the GL community meet. There's no lineage, so people you meet here do not follow you onto the coal train or the Ferris wheels from bronze to platinum. I've already explained that to you. You see, these shuttles can move in and out of the community. They don't have to stay in the theme park. They can go out into the wider community. They can reach out. They can take you to schools, universities, to shops, to airports. They can travel wherever they want. And that's what we're talking about. Those Ohana shuttles can allow you to dream dreams, to go back and join boards that you maybe haven't joined, to do things that allow you to bless other people, because you are going to be on this compulsory, continuous, perpetual ride, receiving $300 over and over and over. And you've got the whole power of the community pushing behind you to make sure that you go fast on the rides. How does it get better than that?
Awesome, awesome, awesome. My. This is what was needed today. Definitely, Adele. You are 1 in a million over and over. Thank you.
No, Bev.
Thank you. For
I'm 1 in 1.2 million.
Yes. I
We
think
need
we're
to
1.5.
understand. We need to understand, and I'm sorry I cut you short there, but we need to understand we are just one person in this community. And I'm not 1 in a million. I'm one of 1.2 million because I'm part of the community. And in Gift of Legacy, we never talk about I and me. We talk about we and us, because it's all about community. I'm sorry, I just want to take a screenshot because I want proof that we've got 45 people on the call right now, which is awesome and amazing. Thank you all for being here. Sorry, Bev, I did cut you short. Do you want to finish what you were saying?
45 happy people with smiles on our faces.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Ike, how are you feeling about Ohana? 6 streams of income.
Wow. Adele, this is just what we needed to know. And I'm so excited that
like the icing of the cake.
There's been light before us. Everyone has the right information. So thank you so much for sharing from your heart. I think it's clear to all of us. Guys, forward we go, backwards never. Let's go for it.
Absolutely. Well, I've got 15 minutes to do questions because I need to jump on another Zoom. Got 15 questions. Sylvia, can you let us know if there's questions in the chat first? And in the meantime, if you want to say something, please raise your hand and then we will let you speak.
So there was a question from one of us here is asking if the wallet address needs to be coming straight from us, or can we share the wallet in Ohana?
You can share with people in your team or people you know. If you know somebody who's really not crypto literate yet and you need to help them, by all means. But you also need to be careful, because if you are going to be receiving gifts in your wallet for everybody, your wallet might be earmarked. Be careful of that. Be careful.
Thank you for that.
You do not want your wallet being blocked because suddenly a wallet that had nothing in it has now got $20,000 in it. Be careful.
Okay, thank you for that. There's another
Okay.
question in regular Gift to Legacy. How can I join the perpetual cycle? Or when do I get into perpetual cycle? It was asked.
So as I explained in the first part of the presentation, when you complete, let's talk about the coal board. When you complete your coal board as a legend, you've received 8 gifts. When you complete the board and you log out and you log back in, the coal board on your profile will say peak. Just like it did when you first joined. You've got to click peak. Then at the top of the board, it says join. You join the board. Because when you peak, you just see usernames. You don't see anyone's details. You can't gift someone if you don't have their details, right? So you have to join the board. Then you are actually there. The peak function is just for nosy people who want to see where they're going to be. Okay? No, we had people who were joining and then saying, no, we don't want to be here. So the peak is for those nosy people who want to just look over the wall and see what's happening. Then you join the board. When you've joined the board, you're on your perpetual cycle. You contact the legend and you gift them. You're only ever going to see those 5 boards, soon to be 6 boards. You only see them on that one part of your website. When you finish the one, it doesn't duplicate into another one. It stays the same block. You're just writing it over and over. I hope that makes sense.
It does.
Next one.
I have Anne Karina. She has her hand. She has a question. Anna?
Hi, Anna.
I have a question as well. Can I get Ohana legend?
Doris, just hold up. Anna?
Hello. Okay.
Hello.
Hello from Venezuela. Hello. Are you hearing me? Are you hearing me? Hello.
Yes.
Okay. My name is Anna from Venezuela, and I want to know how if I give when I give to GGM my gift, my $50 gift, when I give to GGM.
You don't give to GGM, Anna. No. When you join the Ohana board, you gift the legend. You gift the legend. The legend could be me. It could be Beverly. It could be Ike. It could be an Ohana position. There's no gifting GGM. The Ohana position, gifter number 1, is going to move into a builder position. Then the next time he will move into a guide position, and he will move into a legend position. When Ohana is in a legend position, it receives the 7 gifts. When you are in the legend position, you receive 7 gifts. When Beverly and Ike are in the legend position, they receive 7 gifts. Nobody is gifting GGM. When you land on the board, the gift you give is to the legend. If it's Ohana, you gift Ohana. If it's Adele, you gift Adele. Do you understand?
If you don't mind, may I say that in Spanish? Because I think she's from Spanish.
Please, Sylvia, please.
Ok,
Ajá.
gracias, Adel. Lo que está diciendo ella de que hay una posición que se va a llamar Ohana como nosotros, como regalador. Cuando entremos al tablero, ya va a estar implementado el
Ajá.
regalador como Ohana. Entonces, ya venimos con un regalador dentro de ese tablero y los 7 van a venir después.
Ah, entendí. O sea, yo llego y le doy la leyenda a Ohana.
Bueno, no necesariamente, porque puede ser usted la leyenda, no sabemos quién va a ser la leyenda, pero uno de los regaladores se va a llamar Ohana. ¿Sí me explico? Y va a seguir dentro del tablero como nosotros. Van a ir
Ah, ok.
conforme regalador, constructor, guía y entrar a posesión de leyenda. No necesariamente ellos son las leyendas. Puede ser usted, puede ser yo, va a ser otra persona que va a ser de leyenda, no necesariamente va a ser Ohana, pero hay una posición que Ohana va a ser como el regalador y va a seguir los pasos como nosotros. ¿Me explicó?
Ajá, y una pregunta, ¿cómo le doy? Sí, me estoy explicando, pero ¿cómo le doy entonces a GGM para que se mantenga?
No, usted va, cuando llegue, es como un tablero normal. Si le toca a Ohana, le toca a usted dar a Ohana. Y si no, pues viene siendo otra persona, porque acuérdese, somos 1.2 millones. Vamos a tener muchos tableros y vamos a implementar a todos como leyenda y Ohana va a estar dentro de los tableros como regaladores. Vamos a entrar como regaladores y a llegar hasta esa posición de
Ok.
leyenda. ¿Ok?
No dejo de llorar, no dejo de llorar. Dios
Sí.
mío, estoy demasiado
Gracias.
emocionada, demasiado.
It's
Mucha
a
gente
good
se va a
question.
ayudar.
She is
Muchas
super
gracias.
excited. She says super excited how this is all going to manage, and so she can't wait.
It's beautiful and it's been very well thought out, and everything is working perfectly so that Ohana positions benefit, and so the community benefits, and the Love Heart community benefits.
Sure.
Thank you, Ana. Gracias. Doris, would you
De
like to
nada,
ask a question?
gracias.
Wait, Doris. Doris,
Okay.
you need to unmute.
Yeah, okay. You mentioned before about the legend in Cold, but I am not in Cold because my Cold War is not running, but I am in 2 leyendas in bronze, so I can join Ohana, no?
It doesn't matter what position you are in coal or bronze. It does not matter what position you are. You just need to be confirmed.
Okay, yeah, I was thinking only legend on Cold, but
No, even
no.
a confirmed gifter, in coal can join Ohana.
Okay, fantastic. Yeah, thank you so much, Adele, because I am doing in 2 groups. I am in Leyenda and Bronze, so I want to join my 4 groups. Thank you.
Doris, con tal de que tengas tus 2 confirmados invitados, estamos bien.
Ay, si ya soy leyenda, tengo que tener mis 2 confirmados. Ahí tengo
Sí,
muchos.
bueno, es que hay gente que llega a leyenda y no tienen sus 2. Pero no pueden pasar a los tableros
¿Y
superiores si no tienen sus 2.
¿Cómo es que no ha llegado a leyenda sin invitados? Eso es
Eso puede pasar entre el exterior del carbón y puede pasar en bronce, pero de ahí ya no puedes pasar a los superiores. Y por eso es que te dan esa oportunidad de seguir hasta de llegar a leyenda, porque nada te...
I have 3 invitates in legend. En
Okay,
bronze.
perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
Then
You
you're
can
good to
join
go.
with all of them.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Thanks, Doris. Thank you.
Mhm.
Okay. Sylvia, I see these questions. Do you want to go through them? You need to unmute, Sylvia.
So this question comes from Danielle Suska. If my profile is removed from Ohana with phone number
No,
123...
hold on. I think you've jumped one. What about Andrea?
Andrea.
Andrea was
Cold.
already explained. Andrea,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right. Sorry, carry on.
No worries. From Danielle, if my profile is removed from Ohana with my phone number, and in the future I change my phone number from my profile with another new number, will I be able to join Ohana again with the profile Oh, from the prior profile with the phone number updated.
No.
So in other words, can we
No.
change our phone numbers?
No, that's going to be sneaky. And why do you want to be sneaky? You're going to be blocked. That profile will be blocked.
Okay.
No,
So
don't be
you
sneaky
can't
now,
get it back.
people. Don't be sneaky. Let's follow the guidelines. No being sneaky in this theme park. Let's just follow the guidelines.
Okay. So let's just say I lose my phone and all of a sudden I can't get to my profiles or to my legends or whatever the case might be. I have to get a new number. Do I email or support or
Contact
who?
support. That's a
Okay.
contact support question. But you don't
Okay.
go, if you lose your phone, unless the person who's found your phone, in South Africa, lots of people find our phones. If somebody finds my phone, unless they remove me from the board, it's not going to be a problem. I contact support. But let's not overwork support either, okay? So look after your phones. Look after your phones, please.
Negative question.
Okay, next question, Sylvia.
Well, as far as written questions, I don't have any more. If anybody wants to raise their hand, Alarka has a question. She raised her hand.
Hi, Alaka.
Hi. Yeah, I wrote a question actually.
Oh, I'm sorry, Alarka.
Yeah.
I'm super sorry.
So Adele, when you explained the GL, I understood that as a legend, for example, I read it here on the bronze board, I can join the perpetual cycle on the bronze board when one of the hemispheres is full.
Mm.
Did you say that, or did I misunderstand
Let me just
that?
find your question. Where did you write your question?
I think she's confusing it with Ohana versus the GL.
No.
In Ohana, we're not going to have hemispheres.
I'm not talking about Ohana. I'm talking
Oh,
about
I'm sorry.
GL. Yes.
Alaka, where did you write the question?
2026. You see it?
2026. Let me look. Yes, let me go up there. Adele, I
know.
understood that as a legend on the bronze board, I can join the perpetual cycle on the bronze board when no. You cannot join the perpetual cycle when only one hemisphere has been completed.
Yeah. So then
when one
yeah.
hemisphere is completed, you can join the next board up. So if you're on bronze
Yes.
and you've received 4 gifts, you can join silver.
Yeah, I know that.
But
Yes.
you have to complete the bronze board first before you can join your perpetual.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So I was confused
Okay.
by that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
And then just to clarify, I think I might have said something wrong. On a coal board, you complete coal, you join bronze. If you do not have 2 confirmed invitees, you cannot go back and join your coal perpetual cycle. So if you've joined on coal and you've got 2 friends coming behind you and they have not yet been confirmed on bronze, you are not going to have 2 invitees, which means you can't go back and join your coal perpetual cycle. And for those people, it is so important that you stay on your coal board and get your team to move, because if you finish coal and you aren't on your, if you finish bronze and you're not on your coal perpetual cycle, you finish bronze, you can't go back and join either one of the perpetuals, then you're out of Ohana. So get your 2 invitees in quickly. Does that make sense?
Yes, it
Must I
does.
repeat?
Yes, it
Let me
does.
repeat it again. Let me
Makes
repeat it
sense.
again. Listen carefully. Let me repeat it. On coal, if you start on coal, you can move off coal onto bronze without 2 invitees. Not a problem. You can go from coal to bronze with no invitees, but you cannot join your coal perpetual until you have got 2 invitees. And you're only going to get 2 invitees when your invitees are confirmed on bronze. So you need to get your team to move quickly onto bronze, because if you complete your bronze, you haven't been able to join coal. You're not on coal. Now you finish bronze and you can't join the perpetual cycles. Your Ohana is going to stop until you get your invitees confirmed. Why? Because this is what Gift of Legacy is about. The coal train is what pushes the boards. We're no longer going to allow people to ride the gold and platinum. You've got to stoke the coals in coal and bronze the way it's supposed to be. It's simple. Follow the guidelines. Get your 2 people, follow the boards. You've got to follow all the guidelines.
We have one more question. Doris, she has her hand up.
I would like to know what is the best, Binance or Trust Wallet? Because yesterday I created one how to say Trust Wallet, but I don't know how to send it. If someone's how to send them the money for my bank to the Trust Wallet.
We don't mind Trust Wallet. We recommend Binance, and we recommend Binance, and we recommend Exodus. Trust is fine. Please join our training on Thursday night. We're going to talk cryptocurrency then.
What about PayPal? What about PayPal as well?
No, we want people to use USDT because it's safer. PayPal get very funny. They close people's accounts. And if people haven't set up PayPal correctly, it can take 21 days for a gift to arrive. You will be removed like this off of a board if you take 21 days to send a gift. So if the legend and the gifter agree on PayPal and they know how to do it, fine. But then you must use friends and family, and as a gifter, you must send $55 to cover the $5 transfer fees.
Because the last month I sent a gift to GGM and by PayPal. They sent me the PayPal and I send it to them.
That's fine. That's fine. But on Ohana, we want USDT because we want this to go quick.
Yes, quickly. USDT. So you recommend them Binance because I have Binance. I create Trust Wallet, but you said Trust Wallet is not too
it's
safe.
It's okay. Come on Thursday night. We're going to talk then. Okay, Doris.
Okay. Thank you, Adele.
All right. Sylvia, see there's lots in the chat.
Yeah, there's one more question. I'm sorry. I kind of lost her hand in there. Cynthia Ramata. Hola, Cynthia. ¿Cómo estás, niña?
Hola. I just want
Hola, Cynthia. Buenas tardes.
I'll try to stay in English, but my English is not very good, but I'll try to stay.
Okay.
I know all the people who has on board in Gift of Legacy, all the board have to be perpetual to go to the Ohana board, right?
No, you just have to be confirmed on bronze or coal. That's all.
Okay. Pero Silvia, pregunta ahora.
Sí.
O sea que si una persona no hace perpetuo, ¿puede continuar en Ohana? Creo que no. Entiendo que debe
tener tus 2 invitados. Sí, solamente sirve, esa regla sirve solamente en coal. Puedes estar nomás una vez, pero ya seguir perpetuamente, estar con 2 personas ya.
Con 2 personas, sí, eso es lo que quería aclarar porque no está muy claro.
Sí, mija, ahí sí. No, tienes que estar ya confirmada rotundamente.
Para continuar con perpetuarme en Ohana, ¿verdad?
Exacto.
Ajá. Y cuando yo estoy
Adel tiene que irse, yo te puedo llamar.
Ok, sí, chévere.
Sí. Okay.
Thank you, Adel. I love you.
Thank you, Cynthia. I love you too. Okay,
it's
now
amazing.
I saw a question or somebody was asking for testimonial, right?
Yeah, one of them was that. And then what if there's another question. What if we were in a board that actually doesn't move in coal? What happens if it slowed down or doesn't move? Well, basically we have to invite, right?
Invite people. Start getting in them on these Zoom calls. Look at this. Look how many of us are sitting here at this time of night. Get people on the calls. There's such excitement. Let's flood Gift of Legacy theme park with a river of positivity. I'm going to make a poster of a river going through the theme park, and it's just going to have positive little thoughts going up and down. Let's stop thinking about this going wrong and this going. Let's think positive. I'm so excited about this theme park.
Always
I just want to
positive.
join it. I just want to go and experience it. I'm not worried about all these things. Just follow the guidelines, invite people, get engaged, get plugged in, talk to your teams, be positive. If you are negative, it's going to affect the whole community. If it's positive, nothing is going to stop us. Nothing is going to stop us. This is a blessing, and blessings cannot be stopped.
And if you don't mind me, I'll go ahead and translate that to Ale. Ale, cuando un tablero se permanece así, la palabra que estamos usando es estancarnos, pero realmente el estancamiento no viene de que estén estancados, viene de uno. Uno tiene que promoverse, digamos, invitar más gente y invitar para que se pueda mover el tablero. ¿Me explico? Porque si no, si no si no estamos invitando, no se mueve el tablero. Así que el tablero no se mueve y por eso es que alguien tiene que tocar la puerta ahí entre su grupo para que se pueda mover. ¿Alguna otra pregunta, Ale?
Sylvia, I need to close this Zoom in the next 10 minutes, please. No, in the next 5 minutes. So I think one more question, please. One more question. Can we do that one about a testimonial?
Yeah, do that.
Please. Okay. So let me just look at the list of participants, because then I know what we can do here. Just give me a moment to see who's on this call. So basically, I don't know if any of you have been. If you are on platinum, please raise your hand. Anyone on platinum? No one on platinum. Okay, guess it's going to be me then. Right, I'm on a gold board. This is my story. In 2021, in April 2021, I was invited to come onto a Zoom call on a day when I really didn't want to be on a Zoom call. My life was falling apart. I watched a Zoom call, and it was about a gifting activity. It was the precursor program to Gift of Legacy. I did not want to be on that Zoom call, but 5 minutes in, I contacted my friend who invited me and asked, how do I join? Or how can I join? Because I don't have $100. And she said, don't worry about it. We'll make a plan. I joined the precursor program. You know why? Because in lockdown, I had tried my first ever and my last ever MLM network marketing business. It was great, kept me entertained, I made a few rands, but it got too complicated, buying and selling things. I didn't know what was going on. Wasn't for me. But when I heard about a gifting activity, it made such sense to me. I'm a medical professional. I work with children. I'm an occupational therapist. I work with children who've got learning and physical disabilities. I'm also a people person. I love being with people. I'm a community person. I love doing things in my community. In 2022, I actually stood for office for a political party to have an office in our Johannesburg municipality. I stood for a political position. I went through an election and everything, campaigning. I'm a community activist. I like to help people in my community. I'm a helper. My profession is a helper, and I am a helper. I like to do things for people. I have grown up around a variety of different people, of different cultures and different ages. I love being with people. And when I heard that I could make money by doing all the things I love, being with people, sharing gifts, and spreading love, I was like, I'm in. That's how you can make money. I joined. And then I started hearing, as we all did, that the gifting platform we were in didn't want people outside America to participate. And I'd made a fair amount of money already. I was worried. And you know what happened? The custodians got together. The custodians are South African people. And one of them was my inviter. They decided to start Gift of Legacy, which they did. And we launched on the 10th of January, 2022. And I say we, because I was part of a crowd of people who spent the entire December of 2021 preparing, getting things ready, working on spreadsheets to make sure that Gift of Legacy launched. I've been in it right from the beginning. When Gift of Legacy launched on the 10th of January, 2022, I needed hope in my life right then. And Gift of Legacy gave it to me. I started receiving gifts. In fact, I managed my son's profile. My son was in his final year of school at that point in time. He was the first one to receive on his boards that night. He received gifts because the custodians took all of us who were lost in this other platform and they brought us over like little chickens. And they made us safe in Gift of Legacy. They created a safe place for us. And that first night, my son received gifts. Now, can you imagine telling a high school learner that he suddenly got $3,000 in his account? He was blown out of his mind. And so we kept receiving gifts. I am currently on my gold board. I have to receive 4 more gifts and then I'm going to join platinum. I'm on all my coal boards, all my bronze boards, all my silver boards of the profiles that I have. I manage my son's profile. I help manage my father's profile with him. He is 76 years old. He's very active. He talks to everybody every day about Gift of Legacy. If you're going to be helping him in a shop or being a salesman, by the time you finished with him, he's told you about Gift of Legacy. It's a family thing. My mom has a profile. We're all involved in Gift of Legacy. Gift of Legacy allowed me to send my son on a hockey tour in his final year to Cape Town. I was able to buy T-shirts, not just for his team, but for the girls' team too. I had never been that mom. The other moms were always those moms that did that stuff. And I got to surprise the entire squad the day before they flew away by buying them T-shirts with the gifts from Gift of Legacy. Am I wealthy right now? No. Have I got wealth in my heart? Yes, because I see so many of my friends from across the world on this call right now. I have made so many friends. I'm learning to speak Spanish and Portuguese. I have learned more about cryptocurrency than I ever thought possible. Come watch on Thursday night and you'll see how much I've learned. You see, it's not just about the money. It's about the self-development. It's about the friendships you make. And I know that when Ohana launches, I'm going in 110% because I've got university fees to pay. I've got a legacy to build for my son. I want to see my parents enjoying their retirement. My dad finally retired last year at the age of 75. I want them to enjoy their lives. Why do I do so much for GL? Because I believe in GL. I love GL. And GL is a community. And if I do something for my community where I live, Where I work, I do it 110%, and I do the same for Gift of Legacy. I'm passionate about it. I believe in it. And the people who created it are not just faces on a Zoom call. Except for Hercules, I have met all of them. I've had food with them. I've hugged them. They are real people with the biggest hearts. They care about each one of us. So it's up to us to care about them and to support this community, because Gift of Legacy is not going anywhere except into another dimension. So there's my testimony. I love Gift of Legacy, and I'd love you to join as well. But right now, I need to hop on another Zoom call. So I want to say thank you to each one of you. What a beautiful Zoom call this was this evening. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And please join us on Thursday evening. We're going to talk cryptocurrency in a very different way. So we'll see you then. Good night,
looking forward to
everybody.
that. Good night.
Love you, Adele. Good night. Love you,
Good
Adele.
night,
Good
good
night.
night. Thanks, Beverly. Thanks, Sylvia. Thank you, Ike. Thank you,
Good night.
everybody.
Love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Thank you, Adele, for a lovely presentation.